Thoughts Rewind episode 13 is EVO Street Fighter V 2016 Grand Finals. Kind of gave my quick thoughts on that event. This is actually the first time that Street Fighter V actually made an appearance at EVO. And even so, the game itself kind of like have a rough start. The game itself is actually fun, and there was actually some hype, especially at EVO. And then, of course, after a while, the game actually got better. And of course, in 2021, you know by now, a lot of the characters, new mechanic, balance. But however, in 2016, the game was very rough. However, credit to a lot of this FGC, they actually kind of gave reason why this game is sort of fun, and they knew how to hype the game out. So here it is. Episode 13 of the Thought Rewind is my thoughts of EVO 2016 Street Fighter V Grand Finals. Hello guys, NautoAisDx here. It's going to be another MMGS quick block. And this time I want to give my thoughts on EVO 2016 Street Fighter V Grand Finals. I have to say EVO here, I mean, yes, I'm going to say it again, I said it before. Like fighting games, community-wise, not so much. Sorry. So moving on from there. But the finals for Grand Final for Street Fighter V was awesome, much better than last year. Sadly, there's always, I don't know why I get this here, it's also a controversy, but I'll explain that later. It wasn't like what happened with Gamer Beam Emoji with the stick, but it was still kind of like, it bothered some people, let's just say. But yeah, like I said, the Grand Final was awesome. Of course, it was USA representative. I think it's Long Island Joe, what's he called? A good guy, from what I heard from people said. Awesome, he made it to 5th place. So for LI Joe, Long Island Joe, congratulations, that was awesome. Hey, you know, at least top 5 or top 8. Yeah, so you did what you could do. Hey, you know, just a lot of people, you know, they probably play more Street Fighter than others. Who knows, skill. Yeah, so anyway, yeah, the Grand Stadium with a new venue, pretty awesome. Really stadium. And, you know, commentary was awesome. So, yeah, there wasn't really much, like, controversy, like, player-wise. But the problem here is because, for the first time also, ESPN 2 is broadcasting the finals for Street Fighter V. So you say, oh, finally, you know, again, esports, I don't know what the situation story is. But I guess for some, they're happy because they're getting recognition now by cable company, ESPN, so now it's considered sports. I did try to watch it on ESPN rather than, you know, EVO's Twitch. Tried it. Sadly, when I'm trying to watch it, it's like I'm watching a football game or a basketball game. It has some sports music. It has some fancy sports graphics. I mean, the commentary were, you know, appropriate, but like the style, like, am I just watching ESPN? E-football, e-basketball, e-baseball. So, try to watch it and said, no, forget it. I'm going to go switch back to the Twitch. I think it was either Capcom Fighter or EVO or SK Shoryuken was SK EVO 1. That's the Twitch. And yeah, it was just much better there. Personal preference. So again, it was awesome there. Now, because now I talk about the ESPN 2, right? So the controversy, and people already know, if not, I'll tell you, is because ESPN, I guess, is a cable company. A lot of more, like, I guess, broad, more people watch it than Twitch. So basically what happened was Fudo, basically, of course, you know, Fudo plays as r.mika, chose her default costume, played a match, nothing wrong with it. So, but when he came back for his next match, apparently, according to EVO, is an ESPN representative went to Mr. Wizard, told Mr. Wizard, hey, you know, tell the guy who plays r.mika to use the alternate costume, And then from now and from the rest of the final matches in the grand final, Fudo had a mandatory pick r.mika's story costume. I guess that's the much appropriate one. And of course, the reason is, I guess, her default costume, based sort of a modified version of Street Fighter Alpha 3, was too risky. You say, well, what do you mean too risky? She's wearing a wrestling, I guess, leotard or something like that. It's a one piece, yeah. But of course, the sad part is her backside or her butt side is showing her buttocks, kind of like Cammy, same deal. Even though it's one piece, you kind of see, you can see her buttocks, let's just say that. And according to ESPN, it was too risky, so they said, well, we have to change that, we can't show that. And I say, ESPN too, screw you. That's just, again, I felt like it's like sort of censorship 2016. More censorship. They were too afraid because some people say, oh my god, is that what Street Fighter 5 is? How come that character has showing her buttocks? Oh no! I'm like, again, you know. And it's like this never-ending story with some people bothered about a fictional digital character basically showing more skin than it's supposed to. And it's really getting annoying. I mean, it's been affected a lot of games. Xenoblade Chronicles X for the Wii U had a modified American version. Tokyo Mirage Session Sharp FE, one of the DLC wasn't going to come out. A lot of the costume basically had to be modified. And there are always lame excuses. I'm sorry. Oh, well, it might not sell or we can't bring it out. I mean, I kind of get it, but I think it's becoming becoming a cop-out. True the girls too, I know there was a little bit of, they had to censor some stuff in order to get an M rated, because from what I heard, if they left it as it is, they might get an AO. I can understand that, but still, you know, come on, America, come on, we're better than this. Oh my gosh. I mean, of course, the worst one is DOA 3, or Dead and Alive Extreme Volleyball 3, not coming in America because some stupid idiot representing Tecmo said, oh, because of the situation in America with a certain type of group, we're gonna get attacked. So again, ESPN, screw you. I mean, I was hoping you were better than this, but you know, nah. So that, I mean, it's a little bit, is it a big deal? Well, not so much, but again, it is censorship 2016. And for some people, it is a bother because maybe Fudo doesn't like that costume, and maybe Fudo likes the default one, and that helps him do better. And again, you know, what ESPN doesn't know, that a lot of times the costume they choose, there's a reason why they like it. And to some extent, that costume they choose, they like it, and it gives them some kind of inspiration to do better in the game. And maybe Fudo doesn't like that alternate costume, but of course he has no choice because ESPN told Mr. Wizard, oh, you have to do it, or I don't know what's gonna happen. So I think that was BS there. So that's the only controversy. I didn't like that, but the match itself was pretty good. Like I said, Long Island Joe did good, made it 5th place. A lot of the players did good. And of course, no surprise, Infiltration, he won Grand Final Street Fighter 5. Boy, hey, you know, hey, he's good. He's been practicing. So, you know, hey, Infiltration, hopefully he wants. I'm rooting for him for Capcom Pro Tour 2016. So, there you go. So, okay, so he's good. He's been practicing. So, you know, hey, Infiltration, hopefully he wants. I'm rooting for him for Capcom Pro Tour 2016. So, there you go. So, okay, so, you know what? Moving from that one, let's go do some announcement. Of course, there wouldn't be EVO, not like fighting game announcement. And EVO, or okay, I'm trying to say is that there wouldn't be EVO if there was no game announcement, like for the games, fighting games. All right. So first of all, it's Street Fighter 5. They finally released for the PlayStation 4 exclusively the Capcom Pro Tour bundle or downloads. What I think about it, the stage is pretty good. Oh, and that's another good, smart for EVO, whoever chose, choosing the Ring of Destiny as the final stage. Awesome. That was more appropriate than the grid like last year. And I've seen people playing Street Fighter 5 going to the grid, come on, you should just disqualify them. But no, they were given a warning for using the grid. But at least in the final, the Ring of Destiny, that was a good move. And again, Capcom Pro Tour, one of the controversy there is the cost of the DLC was very too expensive more. And the reason is because, and this is, I can disagree, because when people buy the Capcom Pro Tour bundle DLC, half of it goes to the Capcom Pro Tour, so the winning pot gets bigger, it grows. But here's the problem. You're raising the price because you also want to make money. I'm sorry to say, proceed process rule is you don't make money of what you do. Kind of like Humble Bundle. To some extent, you're doing it for the fans. You're sacrificing your time, your paycheck, your life living for your fans. But no, basically that's why it's so expensive, so they also can make money. That doesn't work, Capcom. That's BS. So I'm sorry, that doesn't work. So that was unfortunate, but some people did buy it. I just don't agree with the price. But again, all I can say is you can't have your cake and eat it too, and you're kind of like doing it. It doesn't work. So so let's moving on. Killer Instinct. They finally showed the last character, Idol. Kind of look different. Not really Killer Instinct fan, but I told the guy was too ahead. This one, I don't know what they did with it. They did explain it, what the story is. I guess he's supposed to be dead. He's revived from the dead. I don't know. I don't follow Killer Instinct. I used to play it when I was in high school, but I did pre-order the Killer Instinct Definitive version. It's only $40, and again, Amazon Prime, 20% off, becomes $31.99, $32. You get all the season plus the 2 classic game for $32. Hey, think about it. So why not? And of course, if you see, well, probably not. I have an Xbox One. Sadly, I bought it from a friend. I wasn't even intention to get one, but whatever. So that's why I pre-ordered it. I'll let you know if it's good. It's good if you're a Killer Instinct fan. All right, moving on from that one. Guilty Gear Revelator, finally come out. And the awesome part for the developer, I gotta give them thumbs up. For the time limit, free. Even if you don't have the game. Make a PlayStation account, log into the PlayStation Store on the computer. The computer. Let me see. Computer. And you can get it. Go to this online store. Click it. Put in your card. It's free. You can't deny free. So DZ free for the PS3 and the PS4. Do it for the time being. It's going to be free. You can't deny that. Okay, so they showed the trailer. Pretty awesome. She was a fan favorite. So there you go. Killer Instinct, not Killer Instinct, King of Fighter finally showed 2 new trailer. The story mode looks awesome. The sub boss, Antonov, big guy, supposed to be the first ever King of Fighter champion. He has like a belt. So I just wish the game was on English like Street Fighter 5. Come on, Atlas. Do you need paid DLC? Atlas Stacks? Hey, you tell me. Tekken, basically, Bob is back with a new outfit. And Master Raven, apparently some sort of pseudo new character. Supposed to be the backstory from what I read according to Harada is she's Raven's mentor. That's just Master Raven. Pretty good. Can't wait till 2017. I guess once the console release, I guess it's a different version from what I heard in the arcade version. There wasn't really a lot of characters in it, but I don't really follow the arcade history for Tekken 7. Same here, Harada, hopefully English dub for all the characters finally, kind of like the Street Fighter Cross Tekken. For some, I'm sorry, them speaking with their native language, kind of like in Tekken 6 in the story mode, I'm sorry, it's kind of weird, just give them a universal language, either way they're all Japanese or all English. Just a personal preference, but it would be nice. Come on, Marksman, Julio, Harada, please. Alright, so let's see. Tekken, King of Fighter, Killer Instinct, Street Fighter. I'm surprised there's really nothing much for Mortal Kombat. I get because they're done. Of course, they're doing Injustice 2. And it's more appropriate if you do it on Comic-Con, which they did reveal something Comic-Con, which is Wonder Woman is back at the same time. Blue Beetle is there. But you know, I'm waiting for Ed Boon. Well, okay, forget about Mortal Kombat versus DC. I know people keep complaining about that. I guess the mechanic is bad. But now they learn from it. I mean, they should try it again, you know, come on. But instead of Mortal Kombat versus DC, I keep saying this on Twitter, you know, I've been trolling and spamming. Sorry, is or let's just say Justice League versus Midway All-Star. I want to see Superman versus Captain Carnage, Batman versus some guy from Pit Fighter, maybe The Flash versus some guy from Smash TV, Firestorm, maybe some guy from Arch Rival, or better yet, forgot. Alright, maybe Superboy versus the Warrior from Gauntlet. There you go. I mean, you know, Midway. So, I mean, you know, they probably, now they learn from their past, from the Injustice and Mortal Kombat. Give it a second chance, maybe hopefully, instead of Mortal Kombat 11, another Mortal Kombat, it's going to be always, Mortal Kombat, Injustice, Mortal Kombat, Injustice. Come on, you know, try it a second time. You know, I want to see maybe 2019, 20, I'm being nice about there. Justice League versus Midway All-Star. Alright, so I think that's it. My thoughts about EVO and all the announcements. Pretty awesome this year. Hopefully next year it's going to be more awesome. I'm excited for Street Fighter V. No arcade mode announcement still. But there is one thing I didn't like. Buying those survival costumes. Yep, sorry. You know, that's unprofessional for me, but yeah. So basically, you try to unlock them by playing survival mode, which is hard as heck because the survival mode is broken, or use real money or fight money to just unlock them. Why not just, for every time the character levels up, you unlock a color? Oh, what's wrong with that? Come on. Again, this is like, I'm sorry, it shows like you just want to make money, you know, it's ridiculous. So, well, I mean, that's only two bad out of the announcement, but again, hey, you know, it's a business. So, with that, that's my thoughts about EVO 2016. Congratulations to Long Island Joe, made it to 5th place. Infiltration, of course, Grand Final champion for Street Fighter V. I guess his next one is Capcom Pro Tour. We'll see what happens. So with that, thanks for watching or listening, depends. Later.